You know, this QAnon theory, never even heard of that shit, man. Until I saw it on the news, it appeared out of the insecurity of the journalists that put it up on the website. And it became bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And you got the people around you saying, that's a conspiracy theory, that's a conspiracy theory, that's a conspiracy theory. And they're trying to shame you into believing something different. Now, what I would have to say about that is nobody needs to really talk about a conspiracy theory anymore. All you really need to talk about is the case of Robert Emerson. Me. Because my case includes all of those elements. The radical feminism, and how I've explained the relationships of the people that I knew in that movement are very much representative of Satan worshiping. Very much so. That can easily be described. Child abusing? Oh, yeah, there's that. Yeah, okay. People in control? Well, look at how wrapped up I am. You know, there's no need to really speculate about the idea of QAnon anymore. There's actual evidence. A case. All in all of that's reflected. It's just a matter is, does it get bigger than that? And that's what our FBI is finding out right now. You know, I talked about how your enemy was alone and surrounded. And I could see how a lot of you don't see that right now. Let me explain. Militant feminists are like amps. You got a guitar, you're playing your guitar, it makes a little strumming noise, you can hear it. You plug that into a fucking amp, and you can bring the house down. That's what a militant feminist is. They're amped. And they're amped on hate. And what they're pumping out into this world is hardcore. I'm telling you, man, these elections were fraudulent. If you look at everything that was presented, just in the obvious actions of the administration and their contrary and contradicting behavior, I mean, clearly, what is that? There's a credibility issue with that. Like immediately, just a credibility issue with these people. And they're just showing you there's credibility problems. I'm certain, and I know that a lot of the people around me get lost in their ego and they're like, oh yeah, well, we're not going to ask the United Nations for help. You need to do that, man. You need to get blue thumbprints on fucking people after they vote. And you need to get your people represented and counted in a way that we can all have some confidence in. And you want to say, well, America shouldn't have to do that. I'm saying this is your smartest fucking move, whether you realize it or not. You got to choke down the humility in order to get the power back. It's just absolutely necessary. These bitches aren't going to beat you in a fair fight. They're not going to beat you in a fair fight because they don't have the power. They're a bunch of amps. You unplug them from their amps, they make no noise. They brought lawlessness to our country and chaos to our streets. And we can't even use certain language to talk about these people because we're all shaken in trepidation. Of what? What are you shaking in trepidation of? Because eventually we're all going to be free to speak our mind again. And this is all going to go away. Because there's a hell of a lot more of us than there are of them. And that's just democracy. That's just a reality. These people don't have a right to tell the people around them how to have sex any more than the Christians do. And the Christians have always understood they don't have that right. These people don't understand that. You have to do things their way, and you have to be controlled by a woman. You're going to allow them to implement a system of control over your people that is going to be so devastating. Only some people win out of that fight. And America is not a country where only some people win. We all win.